In the first lessons, we talked about voice and voiceless sounds, but I kind of break it into, and when we're talking about aspirated, they're mostly the voiceless, you know, it's the voiceless sounds. P, t, k. You know, like some of these that are just that pop of sound, versus a TH sound has continuous sound. H has a continuous sound. F has a continuous sound. S has a continuous sound. Okay, so we're talking about the pop. So just do these sounds for me.
I cannot do
it. So even in the isolated form. Okay, so let's do, one thing that helps with the P sound is if you get a piece of paper and you go like this.
Yeah. So it's like you pronounce an H after the P.
Yeah, so what you're doing is basically the anatomy of it is your lips are coming together and you're building up pressure behind your lips. You're releasing air. It's kind of like you're, you know, hold your mouth in a, or hold your cheeks full of air. Like that, okay? And I don't know if you're in a place to be able to show me your video or anything, but if you hold that air in your mouth, you'll like feel that pressure that's in your mouth if you have that air in your mouth. So that's essentially what you're doing behind your lips, but without puffing the cheeks out. Okay?
Like a pig or, no. So
yeah.
It's pig.
Yeah. So what you're doing is instead of big, because what tends to happen is we say the voice sound if we're not getting that plosive quality to it. So big doesn't require having that kind of burst of air, but pig does. Pig.
So it only works after P, T, and K, right?
Yeah, so P, T, K, and the CH, ch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's practice some of these, and I'm actually gonna kind of write in here. This will be a good place to, so when we're doing this, we could say big and then pig. Okay, so do those two for me.
Big and pig. Pig. No.
Pig. Yeah, that G at the end. Pig. Do it again. Pig.
Pig.
Yeah, good. So this one, to and do. So do.
Do.
To.
To.
Yeah, do it again. To. Yep, that has that t sound, that plosive sound. Let's see. Get. So we're gonna do this. Get.
Get.
There's get, and let's see, give. I'm trying to think of a real word. Cat. He, gi, g, ge, go, co. Let's just do kite or kit.
Kit.
Kit. Kit. Okay, and then do chip.
Chip.
Okay, and then get that P at the end. Chip.
Chip.
Yeah, there you go. You get that plosive at the end. Chip.
Chip.
Yeah, very nice. So how does that feel in your mouth doing those plosive sounds? Is it really awkward or does it feel somewhat comfortable?
It's a little bit strange.
Okay. So yeah, that is something to be aware of, is those plosive sounds, P, T, K, 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 k. There's a pop to it. There's a burst to it that you want.
When do you pronounce these sounds? Like in every word, or when you stress that syllable of the word, or when do you? How do you decide if you should?
There are a few exceptions to these things, like when the T is at the end of a word, sometimes it doesn't get released and things like that. And like words like pneumonia, you know, there's a silent P, pneumonia, you know, something like that. There's a silent P, but for the most part, those are very rare exceptions or very few exceptions to the rule. But for the most part, whenever you see a P, whenever you see a T, and when you K and the CH sound, you'll get that pop, okay?
Okay.
So let's do, just real quick, let's just do the 3 easy tips. And as we get into, I'll just do the first paragraph here. And as I see some of the plosive sounds, I'll make sure you get them, okay?
Okay. Hi, my name is Noemi and I am learning to speak English with an American accent. I found this great program called...
Naomi, slow it down so we can get really clear sounds, okay?
Okay.
Especially on your name. When you say your name, you always want it to be very slow and clear so people get a very clear idea of what your name is. So start over.
Hi, my name is Noemi Nagy, and I am learning to speak English with an American accent. I found this great program called Pronunciation Pro, where I learn everything I need to know about English pronunciation and the American accent. As I practice these skills, I will be better understood by native English speakers and English speakers around the world.
Okay, good. Ending sounds, ending T sounds, we want to still make sure we get that mouth in position and get a little bit of a T sound at the end of a sentence. Sometimes it's not as like pronounced accent, you know, we don't really emphasize it, but we do need to get into place, and there does need to be a little bit of a burst there, accent. Okay?
Accent.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but I was hearing good plosives on the P sounds here. I mean, it could be a little bit better on some of these. Pronunciation Pro. There is a bonus lesson on the P sound, and I want you to practice that one. There's also some on T's and D's and things like that you can find some of those plosives in, but especially if you get real comfortable with the P sound, it will help carry over into the other sounds, okay?
Okay.
So check into that bonus lesson, Naomi, all right?
All right.
All right, great job.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.